Zombie Nation.
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Today, an exciting battle of NFC teams between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Detroit Lions. Another step towards the Super Bowl begins. We're off in the first of 4 divisional round games. Khalif Raymond to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
God kissed it. My haters, I wish them well. Get up on my level, I'm sending them straight to hell. We all in your city, your name ain't ringing the bell. All this motion on my cell, you would think
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. Goff taking it right to the air. Finds his man, it's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that is good for a Detroit first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. First down throw from Goff. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. He got second down. It's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. You know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yeah.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots.
Eagles are on it, and down he goes. Offense to the line fast.
An 11-yard loss on the play brings up third down.
Third and long for him here. Big strike here to Williams. He takes it down to the 33. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
First down now, ball at the 33. From the gun, Goff. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. Running in the red zone. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. No doubt about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, Kate, where you and I up here in this booth, we can hear it and we can feel it. This crowd senses an opportunity to dig those opponents an early hole, and before long, might be killing it brave. Their season and rest in if they don't respond.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Hurts. His first throw is an interception. Alex Anzalone with the pick. And the Lions take possession down inside the 30 after the interception.
Intercepted. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Goff. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on 1st down. Goff trying again on 2nd and 10. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he could do it right there.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They'll throw 3rd and long. Sideline. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They got 14 yards on that one. And the Lions have a 1st down.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. But you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative. And this guy is.
Working inside the red zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Again, Goff. This one's caught. And that tackle stops him after a solid game.
Makes it 3rd
and 3rd and 4 coming up now. They'll toss it to Gibbs. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal try. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Bates' kick is up and good. And that will add to their score.
How about that? He gets to add a field goal to his extra point. And 2 series in, he knows he's played a big role in this one.
Fox now to kick this one away. Here's John Mechie on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
off here. Settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
Great, set. Anyway.
They run to Saquon Barkley. He's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They go to Barkley again. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, one defender failed. Well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
4th down.
He fields this at the 18. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. He's on the ground with Gibbs. Here's the intensity we expected in playoffs. Defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. Shotgun snap here to go. This one to Williams out left side. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw in a double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
3rd and just 2 to go. On 3rd and short. Look at that power, deep left side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, okay? You really come to life on 3rd downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
Begins his return at the 16. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. From the pistol, Hurts. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
It's a gain of 10.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. 1st down, a run with Barkley. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Alex Anzalone there on the stop.
He's
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Now Hurts. That's incomplete on second down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Throw here, third down. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Motioning the tight end now. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. That'll do it for one quarter of this NFC divisional round matchup. It's a 10-0 ball game. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They'll have second down as they look to continue this good drive. Here's another carry for Barkley. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Tackled by Jack Campbell.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Third down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
Good.
On the draw, it's Barkley. Trying to catch him with a draw. It does not work. Send it backwards. Now they're left for the 4th down to figure it. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7. On 4th down, Hurts. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Brian Branch has it. And the Lions return the interception almost to midfield before the tackle's made.
Intercepted. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory. First down play, that's a 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. On the move past the 40. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the backs of the defense.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Running it with David Montgomery. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
He's brought down.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Gibbs now from the gun. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Off play action, Goff. He has it at the 5! And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through and up for a 1st and goal.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. But then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal. Gibbs! So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
A loss of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the Eagles' 5-yard line.
Gibbs again. And he will not be denied a 2nd time. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. That was a great response, Brock. After they got driven backwards on 1st down, they go right back to the ground and score just 1 play later.
Yeah, and I think if you and I were in the huddle down there after that 1st down loss, I think we would have felt a bunch of pride. Give me another shot, and boy, did they deliver.
Jack Fox picking off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. Takes it in the end zone for a touchdown. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. Dumped off to his running back. And he's short of the 1st after a mile gain. Goes to the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Packlj. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense up to the line fast.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And an Eagles 1st down. A gain of 5. And an Eagle 1st down.
A play fake now hurts the throw. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Great, set. No touch.
Packlj on the shotgun handoff. Well, he had to power through 1 tackle just to get back to the line that time.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, you got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
3rd down, and they need to get 10. They kick the running back in motion. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jarred loose, incomplete. Couldn't connect with Dallas Goedert. So that brings up 4th and long. Braden Mann on the punt. And this one's going to approach the 10, but looks like it's down right at the 13-yard line.
13-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Shotgun, Goff. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Montgomery gets it from the gun. He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Pass is brought in by Laporta. And this play reaches the 35 before he comes to an end. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st. So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this 1st half. The Lions leading here at Ford Field.
35-yard line.
Set to go now from the 35. Goff on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 44.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Play action here with Goff. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
First down throw from Goff. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. Running in the red zone. He will go! Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Lions making a 24-point ball game. Fox now to kick this one away. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Throwing here, Hurts. It's a screen to Barkley. And this is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24.
I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
That one does incomplete. That was Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And that makes it third down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by DJ Reed. And he's going to score on a pick six. Touchdown, Detroit. Ooh, partner, this has gotten out of hand early. That pick six, the latest play, pushing us towards a blowout.
Yeah, everything has gone in their favor so far. You don't see a lot of blowouts in the NFL. It takes this kind of combination, right? Both in personnel and in every phase of the game.
Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions continue piling onto this lead.
Eagles nothing. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. This is Mechie with the return. Things going well so far. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that and you kick off returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Now they send their back in motion right. Hurts back to the air after the pick. Got a man downfield, and Goddard has it. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles chop some of the lead off before the half. Dallas Goddard, the touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Raymond on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Gives to Montgomery to start the drive. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. Goff. Strike here to Williams. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. First and 10 now from the 46. Setting to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the intended receiver. So second down coming up.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. On the draw, this is Gibbs. Nothing doing on the draw, Brock. That's going to send him backwards ahead of third down. Detroit calls timeout. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Goff on third. Downfield, and Tisslaw has it. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
On first down, it's gone. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal try. He connected once, and a good chance here. This is inside of 35. Bates' kick is up and good. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
Chooses to bring this one out. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Somebody is going to the NFC Championship game from this one. Let's find out who as our second half gets underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Hurts trying again on second down. Wow, wide open here, complete. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Offense in a hurry up here.
17 yards. That's good for an Eagles first down. It's a gain of 17
Man in motion here.
First down, Eagles.
On first down, Hurts. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down.
It's second down.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Looking slant route complete. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Looking quickly here.
It's a gain of 15 yards and leads to third down.
Barkley gets it on third down. Ooh, they're on him quick. He's not going to get the yard they need, Brock. He only gets back to the line. That's going to bring up fourth down.
A loss of a yard brings up fourth down.
now on fourth. Throw caught by his running back. And he can't get the push they needed. They hold him at the line and send him packing after a turnover on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
On first down, it's Gibbs. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt to that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
To Gibbs now on second. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
It's pretty clear you're trying to find ways to get this player in space, right? That's where he's most dangerous. The defenders made sure they kept him contained and limited what came of that one.
Off to the air now. Finds a seam down the middle. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. Gain of 26 yards there. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Working quickly here.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 18-yard line.
Again, it's Gibbs. The second down run good for 4 and brings up 3rd down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football and defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. To the air on 3rd and long. And complete to St. Brown. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, they don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
From the gun, Goff. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal. Gibbs will not score, and it's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
3rd and goal. Goff. Catch is made in close. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
They want the touchdown on 4th and goal. They're going for it from the 3. Here we go with Montgomery. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Lions push their lead further to start the half. David Montgomery with the touchdown. Well, they took a gamble, and it paid off with a touchdown on 4th and goal.
And to do it on the ground at that's a confidence builder. Confidence builder for the big guys up front. Confidence builder for the running back to win at the line of scrimmage. And frankly, Kate, a confidence builder for this fan base that loves coaches being aggressive and going for it on 4th down.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
On the play. And an Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Hurts on 1st down. He's got Smith again. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 20. That's another Eagles 1st down. It's a gain of 20.
Running back sent in motion.
Philadelphia.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check down outlet on short throws.
It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Running back motions right. From the gun, it's a get to Bigsby. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Here's Hurts. And he's got it. It's in close. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a small chunk off that lead. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Raymond on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 32-yard line.
We're down to 1 quarter to play in this NFC divisional round matchup. It's Lions football. If they can hold this lead, they'll continue this postseason run. Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. Goff tosses that quickly out wide. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Lions have a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
48-yard line.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Handoff to Gibbs from the gun. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
At the Eagles' 44-yard line.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Goff back to throw. Screen here for Gibbs. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Goff on 3rd. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that brings up 4th and long. The Lions readying for the punt. Jack Fox will kick it away. And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely, and that'll be a touchback. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Hurts to throw. Hits him on the out route. He hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Hurts now from the gun.
At the 27-yard line.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the first.
Nice caught. He's got Brown. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it.
12 yards. That's good for an Eagles first down. A gain of 12. And an Eagle first down.
It's Hurts once again. Buys time, rolling right. And this one does not go far. Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Aiden Hutchinson on the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Hurts.
At the 42-yard line.
Has him on the quick hitter. He'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Hits him on the in route. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offensive line fast.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 39-yard line.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Sends this to the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles making the scoreboard look a touch better.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Eagles still have a lot of work to do, Brock. It's a 20-point difference now.
Eagles 21.
Not really much of an avenue left for a comeback in this one, but they still have to try the onside kick here. And no luck. The Lions there to recover. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it. Even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Throw came out wrong as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing is gone. Short pass brought in. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Third down here, need 8 on the play. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Put the body on the line for his team. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Again, Goff. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
You know what that one's called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. You've got to find a completion right there.
He'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. Here's Gibbs on the carry. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
3rd and 8.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Throw here, 3rd down. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Double coverage, a deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
To the air on first down. Here's Goff. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
the incompletion. They come up on 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap here to Goff. He brings it in. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Well, that's a modest little drag route. But if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, it's a go-to route to target.
Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half. Play number 9 of the drive. This is going to be 3rd and 5 to go. Caught him across the line early there. That's an easy call for our officials. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. Penalty almost gave him a new set of downs, Brock. After the flag, all they need is a yard here on 3rd. That one's out and cut on the right side. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions put up even more points in a win. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Jackson now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Escapes out to the left. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
On 1st down, Hurts. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down. They go play fake with Hurts. And he's tackled for a 4th gain. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're 1st. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Trying to push deep downfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, and they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
You ready to spin? You ready to spin? Tight into the court, tight into the court.
They're going to pass it here. Makes the grab in bounds left side. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Lions have a 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Goff tosses that quickly out wide. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
That's really good instinct by the eyes up in the sky. The play caller seeing space on the perimeter, a well-timed screen, and a positive gain out of it.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions continue piling it on here in the 4th. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. Bates now for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Lions grow their lead yet again.
Eagles 21. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. Jackson now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Jackson on the return. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Throwing here, Hurts. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. Stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down. Gotta hurry this to the line.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory. Goes to the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Lions 45.
Hurts now from the gun. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. He's looking for Dallas Goedert there. And now it's 3rd and short.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams would call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Pass complete to Goddard. And he'll go outbounds close to the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 8.
That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend.
And
Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
We've set it downs from the 37. Hurts on 1st down. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. He's looking for A.J. Brown there. And now it's 2nd down. Hurts yet again. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Now a little bit of big completion block, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. And it sets up 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Going all the way to the end zone here. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Miko Robertson takes it away. And the Lions will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
Okay, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Goff to the air now. He's going to push one deep down the right. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
I'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. Goff trying again on 2nd and 10. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
And this ball's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Looking Isaac to Slaw's way. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
So many coaches love third downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these third downs.
Quick throw right side. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. So it's 1 for the